Well, I'm back again. Let's see if it works this time. It's been a very long time since that's happened, but here we are. Right, the fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Here we are. But it's just constantly buffering as soon as I load into the stream on my phone. Can't see anything. Jesus. Right, here we are. Oh wow, so you can't actually commence this. Oh, I'm not going to find anything anyway. I'll be literally in the same thing. Very well, let's not keep the younglings waiting for any longer. Nope. Hida? What? Who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Aramir's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On your guard. Such power, the tails barely do you justice. Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? It's not over yet, it can't be. Something else will happen, you know. Aye, the children have the right of it. 'Tis time I join the fray. On your feet, Hori. Oh no, he looks hurt. Mr. Aramir is so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder. Can't disappoint the younglings. There we are. Courage, that is the ultimate lesson. God, it's really playing up. Here's your example I follow. Surrender not to the irreplaceable foe. Oh, here he goes. You have bested me. I yield. That was incredible. He beat them both at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Aramir. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I've much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Impressive as always, Aramir. It is ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your march. Do you recall when first we met? It was at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartanu. At the time I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favourable. Dire problems abounded. And yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans are foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some Gaius in the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for the desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. 'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavour to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea, and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the signs of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new expanded organisation that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organisation, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Here we go. Do 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 do. I don't know if we're close to the DLC yet. We might be. But based on the fact that like we're recognised as like a hero now, in the way we are, I'm going to assume it's time to move on to the DLC, but I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you for coming, Aramir. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organisation, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Anyway, I need to get the Binding Call of Bahamut going again. Watch me, so it'll be buddy 2 DPS and 2 tanks again. Alphanor wishes to request your assistance for his new endeavour. Of course. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will, the military might of such an institution to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organisation under the authority of the antecedent. Why the fuck is the stream playing up this bad? Oh my god. Why? This is awful.